PEM Software's job cost makes it easy to accurately track and control your job costs. Our job costing module puts everything right at your fingertips. Easily track your activity for receivables, payables, and payroll. Even purchases and inventory related to a job if those modules are installed. The main window lists all your current active jobs. You can simply add a new job by clicking the Insert button or change information regarding to the job by clicking the Change button. There are several prints available from this screen as well. You can also view the contract line items listed for each job. By selecting a job, you can open it and make changes to any of the job information. You can also set up overrides or other information for that job as well from here. Set your default profit, labor, and overhead markups. Put in your dates. Change work classifications that are related to this job specifically. Entering in your contract and budget values is very simple. You'll be able to list as many contract line items as necessary for your job. Each contract line can be broken into as many budget categories as necessary. Simply click the Insert button, select the cost category related to this budget. We'll pick labor in this case. Select whether it's a total amount or a unit pricing. Enter the amount. You can select items from your inventory definitions or your PO stock numbers if those modules are installed, and enter your description for this budget. Specify the type of element this is, and save it. That budget will now be assigned to the specific contract you've done. You can also add more budgets if necessary. Simply click the Insert button and keep breaking out your budgets. There's no limit to the detail that you can break your costs out into. This screen also gives you available prints for budget prints. You can run reports for budget by contract line item, budget versus actual, and budget by category. All these reports show previews before they're print. Here's a sample of the contract budget amounts print. When it comes to entering the activity against a job, if you have our other modules installed, as such as receivables, payables, payroll, all the activity you do in those modules that's costed to a job will automatically be assigned to the job in job costing. No double entry. If you go under receivables, you'll be able to see all the invoices that have now been entered against the job. You can print activity from here, and if you need to, you can also insert items directly into job cost instead of entering them through receivables. This comes in handy if you're trying to get the system up and running quick. Job cost is designed, just like our other modules, to fully integrate with our integrity system or to be run as a standalone module. That's why you can enter your invoices directly to the job without having to go through receivables first. The same thing can be said for payables and your payroll. Payroll can be listed in job cost in two ways. You can run a payroll by employee, which allows you to specify date range and cost payroll across multiple jobs at one time. Or you can run payroll by job and see the payroll that's been assigned specifically to the job highlighted. Again, as with receivables and payables, you can enter information directly into job cost simply by clicking the Insert Change buttons. The Setups buttons allow you to access all your default information, your employee list, customer list, vendor list, estimators, and your cost categories. The cost categories are defined by the user. You can define overhead percentages for the cost categories, and you can list as many as you need. When it comes time to printing, there's several prints available in the software. Under the Job Prints menu, you'll be able to run several different types of prints. Certain features are only available depending on the modules that you've purchased. These reports can be run by date ranges and can be selective based on the jobs that you want to include. The job sheet gives you the ability to print a job summary or to actually print a job sheet. You can select which categories to include in the job sheet, and you can print it. This sample job sheet shows you all of our contract values, the receivables information, payables information, and payroll that's been costed to this job. as well as a summary total of all the activity on the job. I can go back under the job sheet and print the job summary. This summarizes all the contract values, the budgets, and what's actually been costed to the job versus what we budgeted. With our full system, you'll be able to post your job directly to the CAP software if you need to do applications for payment for this job. If you have any other questions, please contact PEM Software.